Right now we're going to be doing trick tips over hard flips. We're at the beautiful Wedge in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm just going to go through basic ways for you to do hard flips. We'll start with flat ground, and then I will help present to teaching you on how to do it out of banks. So with the hard flip, I think of the first initiated pop as like when you're picking up your board like that. Doing that, when you go like that, it lets the board start getting ready for it to flip. A lot of people get scared at first because it's going to go between the legs. So when you do this pop. So when you go to pick up your board, that same motion is going to put it between your legs.
That back foot gives it the little scoop like you're going to pop up, and you just hop up right over it and keep your shoulders right above the board.
And from initial kick flip, instead of flipping out, you're going to flick to the side. So when I come at you, you'll see the angle. Instead of flicking forward, I'm going to flick out at this angle. Like here to here. That doing said, from this going up and this flipping out, the board's going to flip between your legs, and it's going to do like a muscle rotation.
The front foot is crucial with the little flick right there. So when you give it that little pop, it just flicks it right over to the catch.
And you just got to bring your legs back. So you're going to go from flip out, in, flip out, in.
My front foot is a little bit more angled than a kick flip usually. My feet go out, come back in for the catch. Sometimes they'll go a little angled like that. This one's a little different. You'll see the out. Sometimes you can bring it back in, it'll adjust the board to even out.
Doing that trick on flat, it's a little like, you got the scoop, it's going between the legs. When you do them out of banks, a lot of people want to do them out of banks because they get more air time, so they feel comfortable with it going between their legs. But they don't sit their shoulders a little bit forward. You need to sit your shoulders just a little bit more forward, so when it goes between your legs, you're already sitting above it. So I'm going to do it out of the bank so you can kind of see what's going on there. And just the key is just to lean forward a little bit more on it, and then just be comfortable with it going between your legs.
This is a prime example of leaning forward. When you see leaning forward, it keeps you above. The board still could have got away, but thank goodness I could catch it back a little bit. It's crucial to keep those shoulders up.
Sweet. So that was my little trick tip on hard flips. The shoulders is super key. When you learn this trick, it kind of leads into a bunch of different things. When you want to go up banks, like I was saying, you lean forward. If you do that on flat, carry that same structure on flat, it kind of leads into nose manuals, hard flip back nose grinds. Usually when I learned hard flips, I'd kind of like lean back a little bit on purpose. When I fling between my legs, I would catch myself on my back foot and just let the board fling. But then once I started wanting to do like hard flip manuals, I brought that same process of kind of leaning back and letting it flip that way, and then just catching it that, and then just kind of laying it down softly. The way it's taught, it'll always feel kind of stomped in a way. That's what's lovely about this, the way that I'm teaching you. It doesn't have necessarily like the flick catch over. Sometimes it does, depending on how it flips. You'll recognize that the more you get into it. Sometimes it under flips in your legs, you just get accustomed. Sometimes it won't, like, it'll do like an impossible almost, and you'll like do like a weird like flip, like under flip thing when you're learning them sometimes, and like you'll just be like, what did I just do? It's just the process of trying to learn it that way. You'll start eventually catching like how it'll just flip, like getting the proper hard flip and not the front shove. But I hope you had fun. I hope you get better at hard flips than me, and I want to see some creative things eventually through this, hopefully. If not, maybe you just learn hard flips and you got that trick in your roster. Peace.